Hi, welcome guys. Welcome to my channel. And here is me, Ran. Today is my off day, so that's why I'm doing some recordings outside here. And yeah, since it's my basically the last week before I left. Actually, there's another week before it, but yeah, it's almost ending. Yeah, within 2 weeks. So yeah, so that's why I'm thinking. Yeah, maybe I can do some mini reflection about it. And I think as from time to time I can just share it like a process about it. But yeah, this time I just want to share some like like the part of the story, like the whole storyline after I came here for such a long time. Yeah, so basically, I'll just start my life. I just talked about a little bit about my life before that, and then before coming here, basically, yeah, I only focusing on to my school and as well as the church, and maybe yeah, some politics, but basically political thing is that yeah, I already say it's because of the changement. So because of changement, I just grab the attention saying that maybe politics is something like really serious, right? And I never went to other country than Taiwan, Korea, and yeah, Malaysia. Maybe I went to Thailand before, but that's only for a workshop. I don't really get into the city there, and yeah, Cambodia, yeah, but yeah, Cambodia is like going around our church. So another one is Nepal. Yeah, basically I went to a lot of country, but all of it is because of my church. Yeah, basically everything about my church. So yeah, I just feel this part is kind of funny, and yeah, basically I don't really have time for any movie. Yeah, I mean I have a lot of time on social media, but I don't really spend time on movie or anime as well. Yeah, so yeah, basically my life, yeah, if I understand it, it will be pretty boring in a sense. Yeah, because physics students, we are just keep on just doing other jobs, and yeah, I heavily rely on to change one for my own life of it because I can't really gain any like spiritual energy in the church in my own community. So that's why I need to find a way to sustain my own spiritual life. Yeah, that's been a while for in this way. And when I came here, to be honest, I did expect man like giving me some money so I can I can use the money to do a lot of things, and at least I can pay some of my school fees and something like this. But yeah, in the end, because of True Mother's case, the incident is like go really well, and yeah, people really shift their focus and they thought that everything already over, but actually like the investigation about our church is still going on. So yeah, our church is doing with the most safety way. So no payment for any of the volunteers. Yeah, pretty crazy, right? But somehow it just happened in this way. Yeah, that's how it been. And but in a sense, even though I will just say that I'm pretty tired here and there, but somehow, yeah, because of the champions like time schedule, somehow I keep my daily like a really somehow healthy way, I would say. Yeah, because I can sleep more, I can walk around more, even though I gain weight, but I'm pretty sure if I go back to Malaysia, I'll gain more. Yeah, because of my appetite, and I know that there's much more like my own problems into it. So yeah. So maybe I can just talk about like a little bit things like what you are supposed to expect when you come here if you want to be a volunteer. So firstly, I already say yeah, the money. So basically, if you come here, you need to have a uh, very clear idea saying that where is your money support coming from. Do you have the money support from your family? Do you have your own savings? Are you ready for any kind of like a surprise schedule, like a surprise schedule, like, oh, maybe you need to fly to other country, maybe you're going to join a blessing, or maybe you are going outside together with other of your like colleagues, and yeah, and everything requires money, yeah. And if you, especially if you're coming from a country like Southeast Asia, yeah, please don't calculate the money, like the budget itself, like with your own currency. Yeah, you better just calculate it with the Korean people's logic and currency as well. It will help you much more realistic, and instead of like you just keep on holding back a lot. Yeah. And somehow after I coming here, to be honest, like an expectation for from the job itself is, for you to think about the job, is that there's nothing really in the plan. Yeah, there's nothing really in the plan. I mean, in the office they would just say that, yeah, everything will be good, like you will just do your jobs and nothing too much. But actually in the reality, no, you will just do whatever thing they would just suddenly just tell you. Maybe like just for your example, like the first day when I arrived here. So basically what I'm doing is that the very first moment I came here, they just told me to take a little bit rest. Then after half an hour, I need to go up to the lecture hall and guiding everyone to do the duplications of uh, yeah, the duplication of the holy salt. So basically, I know nothing about it, and but I need to guide every single trainee and the members around the world to do it. So yeah, to be honest, pretty yeah. I mean, it's really unprofessional in a way, but at the same time, you don't have anyone else to help you during that time. So yeah, it's pretty obvious. Yeah. And another thing is that please don't expect, especially for right now, yeah, please don't expect that the hierarchy system that the Korean people having will be disappearing in the international team. So basically, because here still in Korea, our leaders are still Koreans. So yeah, they will still just go with the hierarchy. It will be not so. It won't be too contrast with our internationals, but still it exists everywhere. Yeah. So you will see like it exists between the group of people, between the teams, and even inside the team itself. Everything have hierarchy. Yeah. So in a sense, hierarchy, it do help people to make it much more easy, but at the same time, when the hierarchy is placed with the wrong person onto it, yeah, you know, it gonna it not gonna be good. But the current people, no, they're not that clever. Okay, they are not that fluid. Okay, I should use this word. They are not that fluid. They are not that person that the people that will just keep on switching things here and there. No, when they're being placed there, they will just stay right there, and until the higher hierarchy people will just say that, yeah, you should leave. Uh, yeah. So basically, this system, yeah, still exists. And another thing is that if you're coming to do volunteers in the Chombo Training Center, you need to lower down your expectation to have the same experience as you are as a trainee. Yeah, because when you're as a trainee, so basically you have free time, you can go around, you can talk with your friends, and you can just be as friendly as you could. You can try to talk as much as new people as you want to. But once you become an office like a volunteer, so somehow members are expecting you to be much more professional. Yeah, I mean, like, since it's already been a while for me, didn't go to like a church one, but yeah, you can see that people's putting their eyes onto me. I mean, I don't have a like a stuff like a restroom. I don't have it. Okay, so that's why always I can't help, and there are people that, yeah, still judging me in this way. So either you have only two ways. Firstly, you get rich enough so you get a staff dormitory, and you need to pay for it by yourself because the office can't support you. I already explained about the legal issue. Or else, yeah, you need to bear with it. Yeah, but I think I'll try to suggest it. Then I don't know in the future what they're gonna do, but yeah, at least for now, yeah, they still can't really do anything onto it. Yeah, yeah, there's the part for it. Kind of sucks. Yeah. Mm, yeah. So yeah, you can't be too friendly onto people in a sense, not that you choose to, but there's somehow like the environment makes you to. Yeah. Maybe you want to be friendly, but people still have a little bit barrier between you because they are in their thinking you are not a trainee, you are not a normal people, you are a staff, especially from people who are much more older. They have this kind of concepts most of the time. Yeah, so that's why. And yep. And other than that, mm, yeah. Basically, another thing I would say is that uh, actually whatever the things that are selling inside our Chombo training center is kind of pricey. Hmm. So you need to always reach out for helps to go to like maybe go to Sarap. Yeah, and there is Daiso, and you can buy something like that. Yeah, and like there are a few tips for you to do as well. In the past, I will also buy some of the instant noodles from the EMOD in the hospital. Since you're staff, so you're allowed to go there. If you're a trainee, no, don't go there. Yeah, and if you're volunteers, yeah, so you'll face a lot of different peoples around here. So international, yeah, same. As a trainee, it's the same thing. Is that because there's a lot of people like coming from all around the world internationally, so the cultural one culture will just collect each other for sure. And some of the people also because of their personality is not really like not really fit into the church community. So that's why everything it just might collide. So you need to have a much more bigger tolerance as well. Yeah, I will say. Yeah, if you have a very low tolerance onto other people, I prefer you not to come here to be a volunteer. Maybe as a trainee, yeah, you can just open yourself up for just 40 days, right? But you're coming here for long term and you're not really tolerant onto other people. Yeah, not recommended. Yeah, not recommending you to come. Yeah, because you will just somehow suffer yourself. Yeah, and yeah, a lot of times, yeah. I mean, another thing is that usually if you're coming to do volunteers, we need men. But actually, in our diagram, I mean, for our diversity right now, it's more like onto women's. I mean, women are usually much more obedient as well. God created them to be much more helpful instead of man. Man is trying to building something, but woman can make something run really smoothly and like wonderful most of the time. Yeah. So usually we actually have more women here doing the background jobs, and for those who need to do more performs, I mean more require more performance. Usually will be done by men. So yeah, when you're choosing your job yourself, it will be a little bit different. But yeah, just from my point of view, the second floor office right now, if they're asking you the second floor office of, I mean, before you come, they're gonna ask you. So if you're saying that you're going to do the second floor office job, basically you need to be really good at responding. Yeah, because everything will be suddenly just pop out. And for the basement job, yeah, it's much more better in a sense because the consistency. But at the same time, like me, I have a lot of like sub jobs to do, like just like a translation. Yeah, I need to do translate basically whole day, and a lot of the days in the 40 days. Yeah, and yeah, because of it, it will be a little bit difficult. But I guess for the translation job for the Chinese up until right now, yeah, I can't really say that they will just continue run for the future. But yeah, I just help what I can help. I tried. Yeah, and yeah, this basically like what you're expecting to. Yeah, but at the same time, because like few, we have quite lots of the young people around here. So somehow a lot of the volunteers actually exist inside the Chumbo Training Center. Basically, if they are single, they are coming here for searching for the other one. Okay, so don't be surprised if somebody just suddenly approach you. But then you still need to go with the procedure. Okay, and if they are married, sometimes, to be honest, just my point of view, I'm not saying everyone, but most of the people I'll see them as, yeah, they facing problem in their blessing a day and they can't really face it, so that's why they just came here and somehow escaping it. Some of the singles as well, for those who are not ready for the blessing, yeah, same issue. Yeah, uh, yeah. I mean, there are a lot of people and there's a lot of diversity of people, and everybody have different reasons, different goals of coming here. Yeah, so it's pretty. Uh, I mean, if you like people, you just come here and you try to enjoy. Yeah, enjoy the chaos. Yeah, but then yeah, because I coming here, somehow exposed to a lot of different things. I would say it's pretty good. Like, yeah, people just talking about anime. People are talking about like how the human going to be, and even though we all didn't like get into the very like professional into psychology and something like this, but somehow we need to like keep on like trying to understand what the psychological terms. And I mean, it's much more like self study. It doesn't mean that we know everything, but yeah, you can expose to more people, so you have much more easy to gain experience and understand it by yourself. Yeah, and at the same time, I exposed to more hobbies as well. Yeah, it's the only anime. Yeah, we have movie night. In the past, I never have it in Malaysia. I do have few times in Malaysia, but the feeling is totally different because with different culture people. And sometimes the late night talks, but as a stuff, not too many people will just talk to me. Yeah, kind of boring for this. Uh, but then yeah, somehow I exposed to Pokemon as well, and yeah, I started to do my YouTube. Yeah, so I think that's bad in a sense. If I just put it out everything, yeah. So actually, it's not too bad. Yeah, to come here as a volunteer, but I won't say that I'm really hardworking stuff right here compared to others. Oh yeah, there are people who are much more hardworking than me, and yeah, I'm much more like just doing what I can do. Huh. Yeah, so don't be surprised about it. Yeah, and oh yeah, one thing I will just want to do a reminder: never compare. If you are coming here to do a volunteer, please never compare about your treatments or your result with others. You just do report. You just do report that what you did, but you never compare with others. Yeah, and sometimes you'll feel like yourself is kind of useless to be right here, but yeah, that's totally normal because sometimes things change and don't get into something we are comfortable with. So we'll feel like, oh yeah, we just get into a situation that is like not really satisfying. Yeah, so usually during that time, and we'll try to understood it as like, oh yeah, I'm losing value or something like this. But yeah, just a reminder for your, yeah, when you come here, don't compare. Just try your best. If you're coming for the volunteer, try your best to do something and trying to, yeah, help. Yeah, and your life of faith still on to you. In the office, usually there won't be somebody to really like keep on watching over you. What's your life of faith and what you need to do? No, no one will just keep on looking over it. You need to just deal with yourself. You need to keep your own discipline as well, or else, yeah. Right now we have a better gym, so if you like to do sports, yeah, sure, you can go there. Yeah, yeah. So, oh yeah, and another thing, whenever I just think about here, it make me a little bit mad at the same time feel like sad, is that always there is something will be disappear. Like for me, there are three things that I just lost it. Uh, it's basically three coats. One is my former coat. Second one is one of my winter jacket that I borrowed from my cousin. I mean, my brother-in-law. But then, yeah, it just gone. Even though you put in the office like a people's side, but still, it just gone. And the third one is like my white hoodie jacket. Ugh, everything just gone. Why it gone? I don't know, because we have too many people and we don't have a CCTV. We don't have a sufficient CCTV for it. We can't really check back for it. So yeah, I feel bad for it. But yeah, hopefully they will just change it. Yeah. So basically, when you come here, there's a lot of good people. Yeah, and basically the staff here are good. The people here are good, but sometimes they have a different expression. So yep, you you just need to explain about yourself more from time to time. Yeah, please don't be too shy to speak out. If you don't speak out, people don't understand you. Yeah, and if you're asking that, did my Korean improve? Only a little bit. Yeah, I would say not really. Like, even our Korean teacher would just say that. Yeah, it's not even enough for watching Pororo. It's funny for that, but yeah. I mean, because of my job is much more like onto translation between English and Chinese. So yeah, I think that's fair enough. Yeah, but yeah, with that, I think it's pretty good process about it. And yeah, I have my wife. I mean, yeah, compared to Malaysia, Life of Faith, the choice that they gave me in the church and here is totally different. In Malaysia, it's much more like you can only go through the pipeline, the rules and everything is controlled by them. But here is much more easy, and it's like, yeah, we provide you everything and you just help us when we need you, and you can just do your own thing when you are free. So I think pretty fair. Yeah, it's much more easy. You have more freedom at the same time, because there is freedom. So you need to know how to adjusting it, or else you were just like wasting your time without any results. Yeah, and that that would be annoying, and that would be really low efficiency about your life. And somehow, because I have more times right here, so somehow I watch more YouTube videos as well. But the YouTube video, I don't mean that just to watch for entertainment, but somehow like trying to study. Nothing about physics actually, but other things. Yeah, so I think it's a great exposure for me to be in here for a year. Yep, almost a year, like 11 month and half. 11 month and half. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. I still can't really accept that I'm going back, but yeah, I need to go back. Yeah, so yeah, maybe in the future. Maybe in the future I'll experience something different, and I'll gain new experiences as well. And I don't know, maybe my YouTube still continues, so then I will just share it up here. And basically, with my view, not too many people are watching it, but I'm pretty sure, like, if my children they have time, they can just watch when they want to, uh, even if I pass away, after I pass away. But yeah, whatever. See you all then. Yeah, love you guys.